Hey everyone, it's Ryan Howe with Small Business News. Got a good one for you today, as always. Now, this is the program where I share just some of the information I share with my clients every single day as a business coach here in West Michigan and around the country. And without a further ado, let's get into this. We've got the NFIB, that's the National Federation of Independent Business Owners, monthly job report. This is if you saw my program from a couple days ago. I was waiting for this one to come out, and it came out yesterday on Independence Day. Again, links to this and everything we're going to be discussing will be in the description, so be sure to check that out. Also, I hope to earn your subscription today. Let's get into it. And this is the minor headline. Small businesses continue to struggle to find qualified workers. That's going to be a recurring theme for quite some time. But let's take a look at what we got here. Now, again, I'm going to be skimming through this. We've got some charts to look at, which are really important. I highly recommend go and follow the link in a little bit and check this out. Now, a seasonally adjusted 37% of small business owners reported job openings they could not fill in the current period, but that's down 5 points from May. And then this summer, small business owners continue to try to hire and find qualified employees for their open positions, said my favorite NFIB chief economist, Bill Dunkelberg. I always think about this guy whenever I hear his name. Let's look at the actual report itself. Now, this report, they talk about 37%. Now, here is where we're currently at. All right, dash line, unfilled job openings. And this is where we were at in May, that blue. So you can see the difference here. It is moving down, but historically, folks, we have a ton of unfilled jobs, and this is going to continue to be the case because as we have an aging workforce that is retiring, 10,000 boomers a day are retiring. That's how many are leaving. 10,000 a day is what the math works out to. And we do not have enough skilled individuals to backfill those positions. Also, some of their positions are going away, but businesses haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so we're definitely there. This is a concern. We want to be down, somewhere in this 20 to 25% range. And we're going to talk about the different industries with the percent job openings, and this is getting healthier, believe it or not. Construction is down, and this is year over year from June to June, 54 by 3%. Transportation is up, many job openings, and that's one. I have a firm that is a trucking company. It's one of my clients, and finding skilled CDL drivers is a challenge. And it's because of the work-life balance that a lot of these, the young folks out there, they want to have. They don't want to get into transportation because there's a lot of multiple days on the road, nothing they're interested in. But the rest of the job openings have gotten better, I'd say significantly would be the word, at least 10% better. So that's a good thing. Next on this is going to be the job creation plans. Again, this is the years are at the bottom, and then we got the percent of firms. Now you can see right here, we're still hovering at what have been from 96, 98 to what would have been all-time highs. You can see here this level of growth that we had between, when Trump came into office till Trump left office, and then coming out of the pandemic with job creation plans. And it's been on a steady decline here, which we've seen, right? There's been layoffs. There hasn't been the hiring has shifted because they haven't been able to find qualified people for this. You can see this, but there has been a bit of an uptick from, the most recent low. So that means, again, businesses are looking and they're trying to hire, which is a good thing. Now, qualified job applicants, this is from hiring managers saying, how many qualified applicants did you get? And either few or none. What we're getting here is a divergence, right? We're getting the number of we didn't get any qualified applicants is dropping to, okay, you know what? We're getting a few. And that's what you want to see. You want to see that divergence happening where the number of we didn't have any qualified candidates coming down. And that means there's going to be more hiring going on. That's what that means. Now, the single most important problem, this is my favorite question in the survey. It really is. Labor quality right here. You see this? This has been living up in this world as the number is the single most important problem when business owners are looking at this. They're like, man, we're looking out here. And this has been since 2016, 2017. We have not been able to find qualified candidates, right? And that has been dropping down. It's kind of settled at still a relatively high, but here labor cost has been going up as well. You can see. So we're having to pay more, which at some point these are going to come together, and that's when you're going to see the next economic boom will occur. When these two come together, you're just going to see it take off like crazy. Planned and actual labor changes and compensation changes, which means we're going to increase is going to be blue, and then plan to increase compensation. So we've had 37%, give or take, have already increased compensation in the month of June. And then down here, the number's been going down here consistently to where they say, hey, we plan to increase compensation in the next 3 months. That's what they're saying. That is what's coming out of this piece here. So you can see we've had an uptick where they're realizing, hey, we were not going to be raising wages. Well, it looks like we're going to have to do it. I mean, we're going to leave it at that, folks. The last one there. I highly recommend you come back and take a look at this. It's really great. Now, what can you use this information for as a small business owner? What can you use this information for as an employee? One, if you're an employee, well, they're still looking for qualified people. If you are not happy in your current job, I highly recommend you look at all the open positions within your current career field or one you'd like to go into, and use that as the checklist for what you need to get qualified on. Right? There's, in my clients in particular, we have been revamping and adjusting all of our job descriptions to meet, frankly, what the new working world looks like for a lot of businesses. And the people that we currently have, we're having to send them off for training to get them upgraded and upskilled for the positions that exist. So do yourself a favor, get out there and look. And don't look at it as, when you see I'm not qualified for this, look at that as, hey, that's the work I want to do. That's what I have to go get qualified in. How can I figure that out? Okay, there's always opportunities to be able to do that. Now, if you're in a current position that you know is a high skill, this is the time to ask for a raise. It really is. You know that you can go out and your skills can go somewhere else, but you want to stay put because you ask for greater compensation. It's showing here more business owners are open to that. Now, for business owners, the thing you need to be looking at is, okay, if I can't find people for my current jobs, just like I'm doing with my clients, then you need to, one, look at all of your job descriptions, all of your positions, give them a good shakedown. But two, rewrite them and make sure that you have the most important thing for success, the duties, at the top of that job description. So it will highlight to potential candidates like, yo, this is what we need. And you got it. Come here and we can talk. And the other piece is that business owners, you're going to have to look at compensation for those skilled positions, and you're probably going to have to raise them again. Going to have to throw more money at it. And that may mean that you can't hire somebody in at a lower skill level. You're going to have to figure out how to automate that. And that's really what's going to end up happening here. If we zoom way out, folks, the amount of automation that's going to be pouring into small businesses over the next 3 to 5 years is going to be immense. Those first movers who are able to automate more of their frontline work, the non-skilled work, are going to have a larger pool of capital to be able to bring in talent in that skilled level that you can't find. So I know nobody likes to hear that, especially from an employee standpoint. You don't want to hear that. However, that's what the market's looking like it's going to be. There's going to have to be some wholesale changes, specifically in retail and hospitality. I just see that being the case going forward. So with that, thank you very much. Appreciate y'all coming out here. Again, links to everything are in the description. I hope I earned your subscription today. So with that, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.